The episode begins with Iroha saying, "I'm completely ready to do the voiceover, but you mustn't tell anyone about it." She adds, "If you hadn't met me that day under the pretext of my brother, I wouldn't be standing here today." The scene shifts to a flashback. Eiki recalls meeting Uzuma in middle school and becoming his friend. There were strong rumors that Uzuma was conducting some dangerous experiments. Aki asked Uzuma, "Why don't you do your experiments at home?" Uzuma asked, "If I do it at home, will you come to see it?" Aki replied, "Obviously, I can't let your talent go to waste." Uzuma agreed, and from that day on, Aki became Uzuma's friend and decided to stick by him. Aki goes to Uzuma's house, where Uzuma is literally measuring the number of tiles on all the floors and calculating their cost using a lift. Aki is amazed by his calculations. Uzuma then realizes he has lost his key. Aki tells him that no matter how intelligent he is, he can't predict everything. He offers, "You can stay at my house until your parents come back." Uzuma confidently says, "Don't worry, she'll be here soon." Suddenly, his sister arrives. Uzuma tells her he lost his key. This is Iroha, with short hair at the time. Iroha asks, "Who is this?" Uzuma replies, "This is my friend, Aki." Iroha is surprised. Aki introduces himself, and Iroha introduces herself. Iroha was surprised that her brother Uzuma even had a friend. Aki notes that he met Iroha for the first time then, and she seemed quite innocent. But now she just annoys him a lot. Aki and Uzuma are shown in class. Talking about Iroha, Aki mentions he didn't know Uzuma had a sister. A girl approaches them, and everyone is surprised she's even in class, implying she's usually absent. The girl tells Aki and Uzuma she needs to talk to them. They go behind the gym, where the girl offers them a candy. Aki says, "I thought you were suspended." The girl retorts, "Why would I be suspended? I haven't done anything wrong." Uzuma takes the candy. They ask her why she called them. The girl asks, "Is Iroha your sister?" Uzuma confirms. The girl asks what kind of person Iroha is. They describe her, saying they admit she talks a lot, but she understands things very quickly. The girl says, "I know she's not like that at all." Aki asks why she wants to know about Uzuma's sister. The girl explains that another girl was seeking her advice, and a kid like Iroha was showing interest in them. "You know the type of people I'm talking about, right? Everyone calls them criminals." But she continues, "Now I know she's not that. I talked to many first-year students about her, and everyone said she looks like a normal student." Aki starts thinking about Iroha in the past. The girl says, "I thought you would know more about her since you're her older brother." Aki asks, "So, will you welcome Iroha?" She says, "If she begs me, maybe I will, and there's no reason to refuse anyway." Aki says he thinks about it differently. The girl leaves, and Aki starts thinking a lot about Iroha. Aki asks Uzuma, "Are you okay? You should have answered the questions she asked you quickly. Is everything okay between you and your sister?" Uzuma says, "Nothing is going on between me and Iroha." Aki says, "But you were talking like normal siblings yesterday." Uzuma explains that was only because he lost the key, and they hadn't talked to each other for almost 2 months before that. Uzuma reveals that when they were young, their father left them and their mother took care of them, so she couldn't spend much time with them. Aki realizes that Uzuma's family isn't normal. Aki asks Uzuma, "Can we hang out at your place after school?" Uzuma is very happy. Aki goes to Uzuma's house and notices there's no living room. Uzuma says they don't need one. He goes to Uzuma's room, which is very messy. Uzuma gives excuses about the mess. Aki calls him a very useless person. They play a game at Uzuma's house. After playing for a while, Aki says he's going to the washroom and leaves. He thinks, "I need to find out about Iroha. This is why I came here today." He goes to her door to eavesdrop. He hears her talking. "I don't know what they will think, and is it wrong if I go with you? I really like his music." Suddenly, she opens the door, and Aki is caught. Aki shoves her mouth and pushes her into her room so she can't shout. Aki explains, "I wasn't thinking anything bad. I just wanted to know a little about you." Iroha says, "Oh, I understand." As soon as Aki lets go, Iroha slaps him hard on the cheek and asks, "Don't you have any other work besides entering someone's house without permission? Are you in love with me at first sight?" Aki denies it. Iroha's phone rings. It's Tachibana. Iroha answers and says, "I'll talk to you later. I have a problem, and I'll call you after I solve it." Iroha asks Aki, "Why didn't you have any other option?" Aki asks, "Are you going to join the criminal group?" Iroha warns him not to spread false rumors when he doesn't know much. Aki says he knows about it. Iroha tells him not to interfere in other people's matters. Aki says, "You're my friend's sister. How can I let you go on the wrong path?" Iroha asks, "If your friend doesn't care, why do you care? And I'm a stranger to you." Aki thinks she's right. Aki tries to speak, but Iroha silences him, saying, "I know you want to say that if I have any problem. I should talk to you." She concludes, "I think my brother's friend is trying to harass me." Aki is left speechless. Aki leaves, feeling very hot because of the weather. Suddenly, he hears music. He goes towards it and sees a girl singing. The girl notices him and says, "That's my school uniform." Aki says, "Your name is Tachibana, right?" The girl asks, "How do you know my name?" He says Uzuma's sister told him. Tachibana says, "Oh, so you're the one who entered her room without telling her." Aki yells at her, telling her not to say things that aren't true. Tachibana asks asks what he wants. Noting his face is very red, suddenly Aki faints. In the present, Aki says that it was the hottest day ever and he fainted, and Tachibana helped him. Iroha says she knows about it. Aki is surprised when Iroha mentions he cleared up the matter with Otora-san and asks how she knows. He adds that he had to spend a lot of time with Otora-san even after that. The scene shifts to a cafe in the past. Aki tells Tachibana that she must have her reasons for what she's doing, but he thinks she should try to live a normal life at school. Iroha asks how he can talk to Tachibana like that. Aki says he didn't say anything wrong. She needs to be more serious. Aki suggests they must be good friends. They both deny it, which surprises Aki. He wonders why they are making music together then. Iroha says she doesn't know. Aki tells them, be clear about what you want, to make friends or to make music. Tachibana asks, do you like my music? Iroha, blushing, says she admires her a lot. Aki misunderstands and thinks they are a couple. Iroha clarifies, are you crazy? What kind of things are you thinking? Iroha says Tachibana can do anything she wants. Aki is confused. Tachibana explains that Arua's mother doesn't allow her to do everything. Aki recalls the past and realizes that's why there was no TV at Uzuma's house. Aki says, but you have a smartphone and you can do everything with it. He concludes that Iroha's mother is trying to make her a good person and keep her in the good books. Aki says, but what you are doing now is deceiving your mother. Iroha agrees. Aki realizes that Iroha wants to be independent, like Tachibana, but she also wants to follow her mother's rules. She's in a dilemma, Aki says. So, you are looking for something that can help you change, and I have the solution now. He says they should go somewhere where they can have a lot of fun. Tachibana asks, who asked for your help? She starts saying more things, but Aki ignores her, saying he doesn't care about her and is doing this for himself and his friend. After more discussion, Aki says he has to go home. Aki heads home, searching various things on his phone to find a solution to everyone's problems. Suddenly, he gets an idea, music and programming. He goes straight to Uzumo's house and asks, why don't we make a game? Aki explains that they started their project the next day. Working with someone like Uzuma makes the work very easy. They talk about character design, music, and effects. They work very well together. Uzuma says he really enjoys working with Aki. This was their first game together. Uzuma has many doubts, wondering if anyone will play their game, if it will go into production, or if they'll even be able to finish it. Aki tells him not to worry, saying their game will be made and people will play it. He mentions Iroha and her friend Tachibana, and with that, the episode comes to an end.